Alright there, I am James Carbo. Welcome back to another DIGIKAI Adventures, and in today's video we'll be opening another figurine, which is finally the Imperialdramon Figurized Plastic Model Kit. I've been waiting for this since February and I finally just got it in the post. If you remember, I have done a Machinedramon video like this. So we're gonna do exactly what I did last time, where I'm gonna build it, speed up the video, and then we're gonna review it, compare it to the other Figurized figures, and compare it to the other Imperialdramon figures that have came out. So let's crack this box open. So this one's I'm quite interested to see. I've been wondering how it's gonna change. Do I have to take parts off? Is it just simply moving his head up like in some of the Digimon figures? So that's gonna be cool to see how that works. But if you're hesitant on buying model kits because of how they are built, I will not worry. This one looks a bit easier than the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags. And here's the instruction booklet, which is cool. There's a little guide here. Where is it? So there we go, here's all our parts. I say this one's going to be a bit more easier than the Machinedramon one. I'll not banter on anymore. We'll crack straight into this video. I have found a different technique to build these faster now. I will leave a time button here if you'd like to skip the building part and go straight to the review part. So how about we crack on and build this Digimon. finally, we have finished the figure. Well, the instructions tell you how to digivolve into the dragon mode first. Unlike the old figures, his back legs are a pain to get there. He's a bit of a pain to display. We'll take a better look at him. His back legs can drag to try and display position in the right place. His legs, front legs are good, fine. Everything else is fine. Wings, awesome. No issues with it. I don't know if it's just me, but the back of his head here doesn't stay in properly. It comes off, comes apart. I reckon most of us probably won't have it in this position unless you're a big fan of the dragon mode, but we're going to compare it to previous Digimon figures. Here's the Digivolving Digimon figure back from the early 2000s. Different problems with different figures, but you know, it is bigger than the original. The way they both change, which we'll see soon, are pretty much the same, but it's come off the figurized kit. And if you're interested, that's how big it is. It's a little 2-inch, 3-inch scale Digimon. So we're going to leave it at that. We're going to digivolve it now. When it's in this mode, it's only got 3 pieces which it doesn't need, which are the head and the 2 hands. So we're going to digivolve it now, and let's see how that goes.
Imperialdramon, no change too. Fighter mode.
There we go. Hopefully you enjoyed that little digivolving scene. I tried matching that up to the actual digivolving scene, but it wasn't as easy to do. To digivolve him, you gotta move his arms back up. So it's got this jump where you can pull the wrist part down when it's in its dragon form, but when it goes into its fighter form, you've got to push it back up, and then you can twist it. My first time trying it, the arm kept snapping off. When you digivolve it, make sure you push the arm all the way up towards his elbow and then twist. And the same with his feet. You gotta pull them down a bit. His head, his dragon form head comes off, and the horn goes onto his back, and the head goes onto the chest. When it's in fighter mode, you lose this part, which is the neck, the chest, and the back of the head, hair, the dragon's head. So these bits come useless now. The cannon on his dragon form back becomes his arm cannon. These bits can pop off, but you can easily sit back on, clicking like that. So have a look at his back. Still got his tail. You don't really move his tail at all. Actually, there's the horn on his back, and the wings. You just push them a bit more further back to give him some space. That's freaking awesome. He can move really well. Just when you position him, some parts might, like his arms might, the connection on his arms might snap or come apart. So I'll take some photographs to show you different positions he could probably go in. But we're going to compare them to the old figures. So let's check that out. Here we have all 3 figures again. We got the 3-inch figure and the Digivolving figure. The Digivolving figure and the model kit digivolve exactly the same. I'll say it looks a lot better because it's a bit awkward to digivolve the Digivolving figure because it doesn't amazingly look like Imperialdramon. It does, but you know, there's a few bits about it. But we're gonna compare it to the. I forgot to add this one for a minute, but I remembered it's the art Imperialdramon figure. Just the fighting mode. This one doesn't digivolve or change into any. I wanted to compare it to this one. This one does look a lot better, let's be honest. This is just a model kit. It's just an actual figure of him. But the model kit, I really love the designs they had. It really does look digi freaking amazing. And there's bits about I like one on the left more, and then there's parts I like about the one on the right more. Like the one on the right, you can really make some battle scenes with it and make parts fall off. But the one on the left, you'll have to snap them off, and we don't want to do that. There's some parts are bigger, like the cannon, the tail. The wings are small, his legs are bigger. The wings on the left look more like wings, where the ones on the right look a bit too small, I feel like. I get the impression of. They're just a bit too small. And they also have a part for the back of the head on this one. Can't see that, but maybe that one, a part's meant to go on there as well. Maybe it can actually. Maybe I missed that bit out. So yeah, if you're debating to get the model kit in Digimon or the remaking this figure, making it a bit more glamorous. SH Art, I think that's what it's called. It's coming out early next year. It really depends on you. If you enjoy making the model kits, go for the model kit, because that's fun. And you can make some good battle scenes, some fight scenes, and it costs less. That's the best part about it. Costs half the price of the other one. And for more news for you, I found out today that they're making more model kits they're making for the Digimon series and Imperialdramon Paladin mode. It's one of those lazy ones where they're just gonna use the same mold but slap it all white. You might not get the cannon with it. You will get the part and I won't tell you how to make it. So that happened with Black Wolfgreymon. But you will get the Omni Sword with it, which is maybe that's worth buying for you. And there's not that many white Imperialdramon figures. Up next, it should be Gallantmon. I'm just waiting for it to come in stock. They have announced new Digimon model kits. So if you haven't seen, they've done Wargreymon and Metal Greymon, which is more accurate to the anime look. Depending on how much they are, I might pass on them. The other new ones, they're bringing one of Magnumon, which is quite exciting because anybody barely makes them. The last one I remember is the Digimon figures and the small 3-inch ones. Belizamon with his shotguns without his wings. I get the feeling they're gonna do that one again with wings and his cannon arm. And the white Imperialdramon. That's all I've seen so far. Ones I like to see them make. I would love to see all the Royal Knights. I love a full collection of the Royal Knights and more Digimon nobody's made figures to, like the Machinedramon. You know, give us the opportunity to complete sets or make anime scenes, not just keep making Onimons and Wargreymons, slapping them different colours. Hopefully this Digimon series will continue, because they always seem to be cancelled, which is a shame. Let me know what you think of this review. I've done, like I said before, I've done Machinedramon. If you're interested in that, and let me know if you like the way I'm showing you how I'm building the figure, or would you just like me to skip that part out and just show you the completed figure? I was just trying to make it different to how other people are probably doing it. And if you're trying to make it yourself, you can. I show most of everything I do, and I'll catch you in the next DIGIKAI adventures.